Hello, my friendly souls. If you're Sagittarius, you are in the right place. This year is going to surprise you. Because for once, the universe isn't asking you to fly, it's asking you to land. Sagittarius, you're ruled by Jupiter, the planet of expansion, luck, adventure, and freedom. You're the archer shooting arrows at distant horizons, always seeking more. But in 2026, Jupiter moves through Earth signs for significant periods. And when Jupiter is in Earth, it's not about exploring possibilities, it's about building realities. Here's what nobody tells you about Jupiter in Earth signs for Sagittarius. It slows you down. It asks you to commit, to choose one path instead of keeping 17 options open. And for you, who thrives on freedom and variety, this feels like being caged. But what if it's not a cage? What if it's a foundation? We also have Saturn making aspects that challenge your relationships and resources throughout the year. Saturn is the taskmaster, the planet that says no more shortcuts, no more running when things get hard. For Sagittarius men, this means the days of philosophical wandering without accountability are over. For Sagittarius women, Saturn is asking you to build something that lasts instead of chasing the next adventure. This isn't the year you run away, Sagittarius. This is the year you stay and discover that staying is the real adventure. Your grounding begins now. Let's see what the year 2026 has planned for the sign that's about to learn that roots don't trap you, they set you free. Card 1, 10 of Wands. You start with the 10 of Wands, overwhelmed, carrying too much, burdened by responsibilities you didn't ask for. January shows you exhausted, Sagittarius. You've been saying yes to everything, taking on everyone's problems, carrying loads that aren't yours to carry. The 10 of Wands is the card of burnout, and for you, who's supposed to be the free spirit, the adventurer, this is your wake-up call. January asks, why are you carrying all this? Who told you that you have to do everything? This burden, you're about to learn to put it down. Card 2, Queen of Wands. After that exhaustion, the Queen of Wands appears in February. Your power. Charismatic, confident, creative, magnetic. February shows you stepping into leadership, not carrying burdens, commanding respect. The Queen of Wands is passionate with purpose. She's not scattered, she's focused. For Sagittarius women, this is your throne. Own it. For Sagittarius men, this is you honoring your creative fire without burning out. February is you remembering that you're not a pack mule, you're a queen. Or king, act like it. Card 3, 4 of Pentacles. 4 of Pentacles in March, and Sagittarius, you are gripping. After burning out and claiming your power, you are now holding on too tight. This card shows someone clutching their resources, afraid to let go. March tests whether you learned the lesson. The 4 of Pentacles is about security, but taken too far, it becomes a prison. Are you protecting your resources or hoarding them? Are you being responsible or controlling? For Sagittarius, who values freedom, this is uncomfortable, but necessary. March teaches you that security and freedom can coexist. Card 4, 2 of Pentacles. 2 of Pentacles in April, you're balancing, juggling multiple responsibilities, adapting to change. April brings flow instead of grip. You're learning to dance with uncertainty. The 2 of Pentacles shows someone balancing 2 coins, flexible, smiling. April teaches you that life isn't about controlling everything, it's about adapting. For Sagittarius men, this is finding rhythm in the chaos. For Sagittarius women, this is grace under pressure. You are not overwhelmed anymore, you are dancing. Card 5, the Empress. The Empress in May, abundance, creativity, fertility, nurturing power. May brings growth. Something you've been cultivating is blooming. This could be a project, a relationship, a pregnancy, or simply you stepping into your creative power. The Empress creates from overflow, not depletion. May shows you that when you stop carrying unnecessary burdens and start honoring your energy, you become abundant. This is creation. This is luxury. This is you thriving. Card 6. Page of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles appears in June. A new beginning in the material realm. Learning, studying, starting something practical. June brings an opportunity to build something real. The Page of Pentacles is the student of the earth element. You are learning new skills, starting a course, beginning a business, planting seeds that will grow into something substantial. For Sagittarius, who usually learns through experience, this is you committing to study, to mastery, to depth instead of breadth. Card 7, Page of Cups. Page of Cups in July. Emotional new beginning, creative inspiration, a message from the heart. July brings sweetness, vulnerability, an opening to feel. After the practical Page of Pentacles, the Page of Cups says, don't forget your heart. This could be new love, a creative project, or simply you reconnecting with wonder and innocence. For Sagittarius men, this is opening to emotions you usually philosophize away. For Sagittarius women, this is receiving love instead of always giving it. Card 8, Four of Wands. Four of Wands in August. Celebration, home, stability, community. August brings joy, a reason to celebrate, a sense of belonging. The Four of Wands is the card of homecoming. You are building something stable and you are celebrating it. This could be moving into a new home, hosting a party, getting engaged, or simply feeling like you finally belong somewhere. For Sagittarius, who's always seeking the next horizon, August teaches you that home can be beautiful too. Card 9, Knight of Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles in September. Steady, reliable, methodical progress. September is about showing up, doing the work, making slow, consistent progress toward your goals. The Knight of Pentacles isn't fast, but he gets there. September asks you to be patient, Sagittarius, to trust the process, to show up every day, even when it feels boring. For Sagittarius men, this is discipline without rigidity. For Sagittarius women, this is commitment without losing yourself. You're building something that will last. Card 10, King of Pentacles. King of Pentacles in October. Mastery, material success, financial abundance. October shows you as the king of the material realm. You've arrived. The King of Pentacles has built an empire. He's wealthy, stable, generous, and grounded. October is your reward, Sagittarius, for staying, for committing, for building instead of running. You're not just dreaming about success anymore, you are living it. This is mastery, this is achievement, this is power. Card 11, Temperance. Temperance appears in November. Balance, alchemy, integration, healing. After achieving mastery, November asks you to find harmony. Temperance is about blending opposites, fire and water, freedom and commitment, adventure and stability. November shows you that you don't have to choose between being Sagittarius and being grounded. You can be both. For Sagittarius men, this is integrating passion with patience. For Sagittarius women, this is balancing independence with connection. You are becoming whole. Card 12, Six of Cups. You end with the Six of Cups. Nostalgia, innocence, returning to simplicity, childhood joy. December brings you home, not to a place, to a feeling. The Six of Cups is about reconnecting with what made you happy before life got complicated. Someone from your past might return, or you're simply remembering who you were before you learned to carry the world. December is sweet, it's gentle, it's healing. You started the year burdened with the Ten of Wands. You end with the Six of Cups, light, free, joyful. You learned that you don't have to carry everything, that building something real doesn't trap you, that commitment can be an adventure, that staying is sometimes braver than leaving.
Sagittarius, from 10 of Wands to 6 of Cups, from burnout to healing, from carrying the world to remembering what joy feels like. But here's the real journey. You released the burdens. You claimed your power as the Queen of Wands. You learned to hold without gripping. You balanced. You created abundance. You studied. You opened your heart. You celebrated. You showed up consistently. You achieved mastery as the King of Pentacles. You found balance with temperance. And you came home to yourself. 2026 doesn't ask you to stop being Sagittarius. It asks you to be Sagittarius with roots. To be the archer who doesn't just shoot arrows into the distance, but who builds the bow, who plants the tree that makes the arrows, who creates something that lasts. Jupiter in earth signs isn't punishment, it's foundation. And by December, you discover that having roots doesn't trap you. It gives you something beautiful to return to after every adventure. If this resonated, like, subscribe, and tell me in the comments which card excited you most. This is your year to discover that staying is the real adventure. Until next time, beautiful souls, don't just shoot arrows, build the kingdom.